Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the While We Walk podcast, where I discuss my thoughts for the day. Today is April 30th, 2024. It's a Tuesday. It's the last day of the month. Right now, it's 11:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and in terms of the weather, it's really cloudy today, which is good. Yesterday was too hot, in my opinion, and when I woke up this morning, it was as low as 53 degrees. So. We're talking about almost a 30-degree difference here in one day, but I'm really glad that the weather is the way it is, and it's expected to range around 60 to 75 throughout the whole week. So I'm actually happy for that, because yesterday was not fun. It was actually too hot too fast, in my opinion, and the fact that everything's cooling down for the week, I'm really happy for that. So yeah, so right now I'm just wearing a regular t-shirt. I don't expect to wear the hoodie anymore for the rest of the few weeks here, until we hit sometime in fall going forward, because it looks like this weather right now when I left, it was under 60 degrees, but I think this is going to be the lowest one for the rest of summer. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the weather that we're expected to see. Actually, after getting a taste of it yesterday, I'm actually not looking too forward to the weather in retrospect, but I'm still gonna, obviously my body's gonna get adjusted and I'll get used to it. So in terms of my weight, I actually lost some weight. So let me look at my Fitbit here. Yeah, I lost 0.9 pounds. So since that day on Sunday morning, I lost almost close to 2 pounds, 1.9 pounds, which is amazing. I did some adjustments to my diet. I think 185.7, the lowest weight since April 12th. So that's crazy. That's insane. Because I was hovering around, I was stuck between 187 and 186 to 188, that range. And then I finally broke the 186 range. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to that change in my diet. Yesterday I ate like 2,100 calories, and yeah, let me take a look here. Yeah, I ate 2,100 calories. It should be going steadily lower. It should be getting steadily lower the rest of the week, because the way I did the calories is like I had 12. I think 12 potatoes left in the bag. I just ate 2 yesterday, but I ate the 2 largest potatoes, and then I also took out the next 2 largest potatoes. So the amount of calories, in terms of the amount of potatoes I'm eating, is going to get lower and lower as the week progresses, because I ordered it by size. And yeah, I'm gonna lose sometime this week. I might get under 2,000 calories, and basically the rest of the month, my intentions are to stay below 2,000 for the rest of the cut here. Never going above 2,000. So that's a plan of action. I look really, really good right now, in my opinion, but there's more work that needs to be done for sure. I could see myself, at the end of the, like I said, at the end of May, I want to be below 180 by the end of May, and by the end of June, I want to be hopefully in the mid 170s. In July, I think July I'm going to hit my under 10% target. I mean, we'll see, but yeah, that's a plan of action. I'm just basically gonna get progressively more cut as we go deeper into the summer. So yeah, that's a plan of action. All summer, just keep on cutting down and trying to stay. I saw this dude I was looking at this podcast, and this calisthenics dude, he's around 6 feet. He weighs around 165, 170 pounds, and that body that he has at 6 feet is a ideal body that I personally want to have. So I want to get that. So I could even see myself getting down to as low as 170-ish range, because that body looks amazing. I want to get to that type of body fat percentage. So I mean, we'll see. But yeah, I'm have that mind on the goal right now. What else is there? Yeah, man. So once I get rid of the potatoes, because I have like 10 left in the bag, I decided yesterday, I mentioned that I only did, I was going to do 3 potatoes, but I decided to do 2 potatoes, starting with the 2 largest ones that I find in the bag, and the next 2 largest, so I could kind of slowly titrate the carbs out of my, or the potatoes out of my diet here, and then the next bag is going to be sweet potatoes. And yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it going forward. In terms of my workout, yesterday I ended up not doing planche and front lever progressions. I opted to just do shoulders and basically the pistol squat, which is a one-legged squat. And going forward, I've decided to do the progressions, both the front lever and the planche progressions, on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 3 times a week. And basically just do my normal sets on the other 2 days, like on Monday and Wednesdays. Do like 3 sets of my initial routines, and yeah, that's the way I'm gonna do it. And for Friday and Saturday, I'm gonna do at least 1 set or 2 of the workouts, 1 set or 2 sets of the same workouts that I normally do on the Monday and Wednesday days. So I could kind of do more or less, but I'm gonna at least do just 1 set just to maintain, but also do them in less intensity, so like probably do a couple of reps, nothing crazy. But yeah, just really happy that literally every day this week, beginning on Sunday, I've been losing steadily, like a pound each, because looking at the stats, I've been hovering around that range for quite some time in April. Another great statistic that I've been noticing and looking at is my sleep has been gradually increasing through the week, which is a great sign. I've been making a concerted effort to actually drop the amount of water I drink closer to bedtime, and also making sure that I sleep a lot earlier. So yeah, that's the adjustment that I'm making this week, and hopefully having that habit for as long as possible. So yeah, that's the plan of action in the intermediate feet in the for the next few weeks at least. And yeah, I'm just trying to get this, I want to break this 180. 180 is a goal right now at the end of this month. If I could get into upper 170s by the end of May, it would be fantastic. So I'm not doing anything aggressive at this point. I'm just basically chopping off 300 to 600 calories for the rest of this week and going forward. Yeah, and then see how it does for the next couple of weeks. So I'm interested to see where my weight is at the end of this week and the end of next week with this adjustment. I was considering doing like a protein sparing modified fast for one of the days. And what that essentially is you just basically take like a protein powder, you eat close to your basically close to your goal weight, and do it that way. You just have a steady stream of protein in your body. I was considering doing that. I may do it, I don't know, on Sunday, we'll see, on one of the days, because I really want to amp up this weight loss here. But I'm looking good right now. I'm looking good, so I'm gonna keep it at this for a minute. I just realized after doing some of the workouts that especially the planche and front lever progressions, it's gonna take some time. So I'm not gonna go haywire doing it 4 times a week after thinking about it some more, because my body needs to become acclimated to the stress that those progressions are gonna do to my joints. So I'm just gonna make sure to play it extremely safe here by doing it 3 times a week. And then as I get more progressed, then I may consider adding another extra day. Yeah, that's the plan of action. But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing much more in terms of my workout thus far. I'm gonna make adjustments along the way based on how I feel. But yeah, I've gotten into the habit of doing at least an hour. So I've been doing like at least an hour, 30 to 2 hours every day now. And the 2 days off, I'm still gonna do some activity, but I'm not gonna work out like up to an hour. I'm gonna probably do like 15-20 minutes of activity just to get the body warmed up and just keep it in check, you know. So it's gonna be something that I still do every day, but not a lot of steps and reps. I'm gonna have the reps and half the sets. Yeah. In terms of the trading here, I'm just continuing on. Oh yeah, I did purchase a new book before I left off for this walk. It's called The Inner Game of Tennis. Now, I never played tennis in my life, but apparently that book has some great lessons in how to think about certain things, and it could be applicable to many aspects of your life, whether it be trading, whether it be training in terms of working out. And so I bought that book because I pretty much read all the other books so far. I'm going over another book. The current book that I'm reading right now is Chop Wood, Carry Water, which is essentially a book about a routine and how things need a process. Like, you can't just straight away, like, it's about a story about this kid who goes to Japan, and one of the tasks that he does is to chop wood, carry water, and he would question why you have to do that task when that kid believes that it has nothing to do with archery. But it's a great little tale, a great reminder. One of the big lessons is not to care what the outcome is, or not to focus. Obviously everyone wants to win, right? I mean, that goes without saying, but you can't really control the outcome. You could only control what you do on a daily basis. So in terms of trading, whatever the result is or the outcome, as long as you followed your process and how you execute the trades, that's the only controllable you really could control. You can't control whether you're going to win or lose, unfortunately, in trading. So it's more of a mental type of thing that you have to implement. So yeah. But yeah, I noticed that with this diet, right? I'm not hungry at night, so that's good. So I could see myself getting pretty, I could maintain this diet for quite some time, even though I'm not eating a lot, even though I'm going to be eating 2,000 calories here eventually. And yeah, I'm not going to be too aggressive from this point on. I'm just gonna work out, maintain, and see where that takes me. I've been actually adding more things to my first set. So just to give you an idea, what I generally do is I do a first set of just regular squats, usually 10 reps, just to get my body nice and warm. I do like knee rotations to kind of loosen up my knees, and then after doing that, I kind of like work on my shoulders and wrists, do some mobility work there, making sure they're nice and warmed up. And then after that, I go straight to doing dips. Right now I just do them in perfect form. After dips, I do pull-ups in perfect form, straight up and down. Make sure it's locked at the bottom. Make sure my chin is over the bar, nice and controlled. And then after that, I do pseudo planche push-ups, which are push-ups, but there's more lean to it, where your chest is forward, and so your basically your wrists are closer to your hips, your hip area. And so yeah, I do those. And after that, I end up doing any type of leg raises. So it's either leg raises or toes to bars. So I usually alternate between leg raises and toes to bars. And then after that, I do support holds. So what that is basically, and the support is ring support holds, where I basically lift up my body while holding onto the rings. And after that, usually what I do is I churn out the rings while my body's straight. So right now I'm trying to lengthen the hold of the rings churned out. It's called the rings churn out hold, and I'm working my way to like a 30-second hold there. And after that, what I do is I do one arm holds, and that's the progression for the one arm pull-up. So basically, you just hang. I'm working at 5 seconds right now, and after 5 seconds, I'm going to do work it up to 10 seconds, and then work it up to 15 seconds, 30, and then once I get up to 30 seconds, where I'm consistently holding it for 30 seconds on each arm, my next progression is going to be to actually pull myself up by using the other arm and holding initially on the top of my wrist where I'm holding the bar at. So that's the progression. But after I do that one arm hanging hold, I do I do the ab roller now afterwards, and that's pretty much the routine. The ab roller has been added into that routine. So yeah, that's pretty much my normal set that I do every single day, even on my off days. And on my off days, I might do 1 or 2 sets of those. But I even do that on Sunday to Thursday, at least 2 sets on the days that I do the front lever and the planche progressions. I do like at least 2 sets. I could do 3, and I do at least 3 sets on the off days, which are Monday, which is yesterday, and Wednesdays, which I'm making it Mondays and Wednesdays. So I'm going to try to at least accomplish 3 sets. So yeah, it's good, and it comes out to like over an hour. So I have a good amount of time where I'm actually training my whole body Monday to Friday. So basically my routine is a full body routine every day, pretty much every day, and at least an hour from Sunday through Thursday, at least an hour. The Saturday and Sunday, I may just do whatever, like 1 set of everything that I just mentioned before. So yeah, that's the plan. It makes my body get used to the movements, and yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the routine. I may add more as time goes on. Like once I'm able to, let's say for instance, let's say I'm able to do the one arm pull-up first, and I could do it for 2 reps. Then I'm gonna implement the one arm pull-up every day for just 1 rep, for instance. But I'm not gonna do it every day if I don't have 2 reps. So I have to get 2 reps before I can start implementing it, so I can at least have one that I could do every day without taxing my body. And let's say for instance I could hold a planche for like 2 seconds, then I would attempt to do it 1 second every day just to maintain it. And let's say I could hold a planche, not the full planche, but the straddle planche, because full planche is too hardcore. Let's say straddle planche for, let's say 2 seconds. Then I'll train for 1 second each and every day. At least try. But those are planche, and actually front lever is not too bad, but the planche is actually going to be up to debate of whether or not I'm going to do it on a daily basis. But yeah, I mean, that's the plan of action. I'm trying to get those movements, and I'm slowly, first I'm building a base right now. That's what I'm doing with this training. I'm building a strong base first, so that I won't injure myself. Thankfully, I'm never gonna join any competitions, like street competitions or anything like that. So I'm not forcing myself. If any form of discomfort, I stop right away. I'm not taking that chance, and I'm making sure that I'm properly warmed up, and I do a lot of mobility work around the exercises that I'm working on. I may consider getting parallettes or whatever, but the thing is though, in order to get good on the floor exercises, you have to practice on the floor. So I'm contemplating whether or not I should even train for that. So yeah, or even get the parallettes, because I want to have the capability of doing all these moves without having to hold parallettes, you know. So that's why, because I want to like just whip it out when I have the ability, like at a park or something on the floor, you know. And so yeah, it'll be really nice to get the front lever though. I think that's something that I could accomplish. I think I'll be able to accomplish the front lever before I do the one arm pull-up for sure. And I'll definitely get the one arm pull-up before the planche. I think the planche is going to be the hardest one, just based on everything that I see. Like, I don't think planche is going to be a while. Yeah, planche is going to be a while. But the front lever and the one arm pull-up I see extremely doable. I just need to put in more work in my pull-ups. I need to make sure the pull-up is pristine. So that's why I'm doing the pull-ups every day. I'm never going to go to max in pull-ups or pretty much any of the sets, because I want to at least have some in the tank and then just work my way up here. And yeah, that's really the plan of action in terms of the calisthenic movements. So I'm glad that I was able to readjust, because initially I was thinking doing it 4 times a week, but I think 3 times a week for the rest of this month is a perfect thing. Obviously, if there's any kind of discomfort, I may change it to twice a week or even once a week, depending on how I feel, pretty much. But mainly I'm going to stick to at least 3 times a week on the progressions. The one arm hang is something that I'm going to do every day though. It's part of my max routine, because it's just basically strengthening my grip on a daily basis. So I'm doing those every day no matter what. I'm doing pull-ups every day no matter what. I'm doing dips no matter what. I'm doing support ring turns out holds no matter what. I'm doing either a toe to bars or leg raise every day no matter what. And yeah, I'm doing ab rollers every day no matter what too. So I'm basically focusing a lot on the abs, because that's the one body part that I want to look good on when I take off my shirt. That literally is the one body part, and that basically the core is the one body group that is the foundation for all those movements that I mentioned: the planche, the pull-up, you know, the one arm pull-up, and the front lever. So it's really crucial that you have a strong core, because also having a strong core helps with lower back pain. I haven't had lower back pain in ages after working out my core. So it's really crucial that you have a strong core, so you have a strong foundation with a lot of these moves. All right, so with that being said, thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode of While We Walk.